it's not just for us, because sometimes I think we have like more than enough business, but it's to demonstrate how things should be done. You know, you should be consistent, relentless. But like for a roofing company, from what I can tell, especially storm damage restoration, it feels like sales is that thing in a lot of ways. It's not just marketing, even though I'm gonna go hard on that. It's obvious to me. But like getting great salespeople, it's like figuring out what that master key is for the roofing company. And I feel like the master key is like getting great salespeople. So I don't know if I'm gonna be as successful as I wanna be at that yet, but I feel like that's the master key. And I think the types of things that we're doing to try to find, and this is just like documenting the process, not like saying I've mastered it, because I'm scared. I'm terrified that I'm not gonna get the right people, because I think that is the master key. But what I'm doing to try to find and try to attract, because I think I'm trying to create this like cool looking roofing company that is gonna market its ass off. Because that says, as time goes on, we're gonna have more and more leads. So like already I think people can sense that in the Twin Cities. Like they're probably like, oh, he is gonna market his ass off. That's attractive because they want leads. And I think that might be more like year 2 and year 3 where that gets like going in a really heavy duty way. And I think it's gonna be, people are gonna be jumping in the boat at that point. But I think at the beginning, it's like, how can I make this attractive? And it's hard, it's super hard. Your first year, because it's like no one's like, trusts this guy knows what he's doing. I think this will be fun to watch back if we put this out in some capacity, because like in 2 or 3 years they'll be like, oh god, this is the way he was thinking back then, and then whatever happens then, like if I was successful, that's crazy, or if I failed, like I can look back at what I failed at. But the way I'm doing it now is like, A, they can define where the company goes. I think that that's what I have right now, is like you can make Owl Roofing what you want. You know, so I'm kind of shopping that out there. It's like, you can kind of make this what you want, because we're gonna work with you on it. It is a 10-50 or 15-50-50 model is what we're doing right now. And essentially, it's 15 for overhead off the top, because you know we are buying a bunch of stuff, trucks and wraps and really nice brochures and stuff like that. So that's overhead, and then splitting profits 50-50. I'm still learning about all this. Yeah. So like, I don't know exactly what the ideal scenario is gonna be year 2 and year 3, and we're gonna leave it open to modify. Anyways, so, but it's sales enablement tools is the thing I think is also attractive, which is like a brochure that's really nicely designed, proposals that look really nice on ProLine, which is our CRM, but it's like nice looking proposals. And then we're using Engage and My Virtual Sales, which they're making our presentation on Engage. So a really nice looking presentation. So it's basically sales enablement stuff that a lot of people don't have nice looking presentation, brochure, and proposals. So that will make sales a little easier. We're trying to like have good financing options and stuff like that. So make it what you want. Sales enablement, kind of listening a lot, you know, like what do you want? I guess that's make it what you want. I think long-term it's gonna be the heavy duty marketing thing, you know, the ability to have all that at your back, a nice looking brand, clear value propositions, like here's some cool things we're doing, like we're open to evolving. But yeah, I guess right now it's just, I don't know. What if I fail, dude? What if I fail? I mean, I'm investing a lot into this, and I don't know that it's gonna work. I don't think that's attractive to salespeople, but that's the reality of what I'm at. You know? I think the truth is we're gonna succeed. The question to me is like, at what degree? And am I gonna be happy with that degree? Because like we might hit 3 million, but I'm probably not gonna be satisfied. I hope we do. So I'm gonna call my shop. We're gonna go over 3 million. 3.8. And we'll see how it goes. And hopefully maybe even more. But if you want to work for Owl Roofing in the Twin Cities, I would love to make it a place that actually has your back and that helps you get training. I'm saying, like, if you're not willing to work on your personal brand, you're probably not a good fit. If you're not willing to train every single week and role play, you're probably not a good fit. And if you're not willing to network with insurance agents, take them out for lunch. We'll talk about whether we pay for that or whatever. I want you to be networking with insurance agents and realtors and making your own referral mafia. So if you're not willing to do those 3 things, you may not be a good fit. But if you're relentless, consistent, you're willing to knock doors, and you're willing to train regularly, I think we're gonna go to the moon together. What I will say is I'm gonna do my absolute damnedest to honor the people that jump on board early with Owl Roofing and take a risk on me. And I'm gonna try to honor that and make your life really good and make this company amazing for you and build this company around you and make it awesome. So if you're willing to take that risk, I'm just saying, I think we're gonna make it really cool together. And I'm looking for killers. I'm looking for highly motivated people that wanna work hard. And as time goes on, we are gonna be cranking on marketing. So year 2, year 3, it's gonna be an amazing place to work as far as leads go. And we have a major track record on that. We've got Hook Agency just chugging as far as like, we're doing a lot of marketing. And as the next 2 or 3 years, marketing is gonna be up and heavy. So I think that's another reason to jump in the boat earlier, is you're more likely to get in line for those leads you can get more of those leads, which ultimately to me is like, I think we're gonna have several 150,000 plus sales guys the first year. And I think we're gonna keep on going up 200 and beyond. Years 2, year 3, I think we're gonna have a lot of people that are doing very well at this company. It's just, do you believe me? If you can't learn to enjoy the game, then it doesn't matter even how big your why is, because it's like, I don't know, there's a little bit of a balance there. We want to have a really clear why, and we want to learn to enjoy what we're doing. Because it's like, I'm just living for the weekend. How can I like this a little bit? Like, how can I make it into a game? Even if you're knocking on doors, like, how can I make it into a game? And I think, ultimately, you gotta have a bit of both. You gotta enjoy. Yeah, I think the biggest beasts I've seen on sales and all these careers is like, you have a big why that's super compelling. Like it almost doesn't always feel like effort. They're just like, that's what I think beast mode is about. Is like, part of it is letting the power come through you that's already back there. It's primal, it's God-given, it's energy, it's positive, that's already there, which is like, I am relentlessly compelled to do what I'm supposed to do. And I'm gonna let it happen, because this is naturally what I'm supposed to do, and it's powerful. And I think that there's a why in there, and it's an enjoyment. Why, and I enjoy this, so I'm gonna keep going. And I think that that's where I try to be in my career. It's like, I love doing this, and I feel like there's a really good reason for it. It's like purpose. It's a purpose for it. And those two together is beast mode.
They're so thorough with every detail of the website. Working with Hook, the design is probably 50x better than any other design I've ever had. Their team is super communicative, and I mean this genuinely. I'm happy to pay you guys to work with us. It's been a tremendous experience.